Hi and welcome to the video. This is a long overdue job that I've been keeping under my bench actually, and it's a story about this computer. Now it's running Windows 7, and early in 2020 we are going to lose Windows 7. They won't be supporting it Microsoft won't be supporting it anymore, so it's time for me to upgrade to Windows 10. Now the story behind this particular computer is that it was built for somebody, or started to be built for somebody, as a gaming computer, but events transpired that it never got properly finished. So they put a very old 2.2 gig hard drive in it, full of all sorts of stuff in the registry, and I've been using it like that ever since. Well, it just hasn't got enough storage for me. I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive. It was the biggest one I could afford, knowing that it will soon get filled up, either now or in the future. So that's the baby. Quite nice, all brand shiny new. So I shall be exchanging that hard drive for the 2.1 hard drive in here at the moment, so that should be a vast improvement. So this computer is it has a 2.2 gigabyte hard drive in it, very old, and it keeps jamming up. We're running Windows 7. It has 8 gigs of RAM and a 4.2 gig processor. So the actual motherboard itself is worth keeping, and so I will upgrade just the hard drive to 4 terabytes. Later on I'll probably change the DVD drive and put another 8 gigabytes of RAM into it. Then I should have a pretty decent PC. I'm a bit embarrassed about this one because, to show you this, it is absolutely chocker with dust. Partly because I've neglected it, and partly because we have been building a house extension, and a lot of that is brick dust. So one of the first jobs to do will be to take it to the shed and blow all this stuff out with compressed air, so it's not too bad to work on. Right, so I'm quite pleased with the way this is cleaned up. I'm mega happy with this CPU fan and cooler. Proper job, and I'm very happy with the ATX 400 watt power supply. Very happy with that too. So all in all, it's not going to be a bad job. Fortunately, when I got this computer, it came with a box of stuff, and this is the box the motherboard comes in. It also came with a book which tells you how to install the motherboard, and more importantly the drivers. So this is what we want, is the drivers. So before you undertake a job like this, you want to make sure you've got the drivers for the board. I did my due diligence on the old hard drive. I transferred a lot of stuff to this 1 terabyte hard drive, so hopefully it will transfer back. And you know, I backed up as much data as I possibly could, although I'm probably going to lose some and have a frustrating time getting it all working. Okay, the time for talking is over. Now I'm going to get this hard drive out and put in the 4 terabyte hard drive. It's a fairly simple operation. 3 screws on this side, and there should be 3 on the other, but there's only 1, so I will try and find another couple of screws later on. So that's the 3 screws out, 4 screws out, and then we can just tease out the old hard drive. There, that's it. Now here, our cable connections, we have this power cable which comes from the main supply, and this data cable. There's a little press down clip. So that's the old unit. And here is the new unit. So we the thing about the data cable, if you follow it through, it actually comes down here onto the motherboard. So these connections are all shown in the little booklet, and there's another data cable here, so that's where the 2 data cables go in, there and there, and that one comes from the DVD drive. Just let me show you that. So we can connect these up again to the new hard drive. Snap nicely in. That one's gone in, and carefully reinsert the new hard drive. The cables look good. That's 3 on that side. And one to put it on this side. Now I will find some more, 2 more screws there, but not just now. So that's the job done. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Now all that remains to be done is to get my copy of Windows 10 Professional and program the new hard drive with the Windows 10 and see how that all works out. When you put the disk in here in the CD drive, it's all very self-explanatory, so I won't go into that. I'll just let you know when it's done if it's worked. Okay, so that's Windows 10 installed. It's fairly straightforward, but there's 1 or 2 settings that you might want to check out as you go through it. Save yourself a bit of time later. So now we'll do a quick review so far. So number 1, we backed up as much data as possible, put it onto another storage device. Number 2, made sure we had the documentation and a driver for installation and a little booklet. And then number 3, gave the computer a jolly good clean. I used compressed air, but you could use a vacuum cleaner with a soft brush and do just as good a job. Number 4, changed the old hard drive with Windows 7 on it and put in the new 4 terabyte hard drive, and installed Windows 10 on that. That working, I've installed Google Chrome again and logged back into my YouTube channel, and there it is working. So there's quite a few videos on that channel if you're interested in bits and pieces, some drone footage and drone upgrades and stuff like that. Worth a watch. And anyway, if you found this video interesting and useful, please like and subscribe and share it if you want. And thank you very much for watching.